Speak with Ashok Kumar, who's Associate Professor of Political Economy at London's Birkbeck University and joins us now from India. Ashok, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. What do you think of the ramifications then? Because I'm sure there are many, but let's start with American consumers first. Is this going to be inflationary?
Yeah, it could be inflationary. I mean, that's one of the key fears. It also just drives up the specific costs of goods from, three countries, China, Canada, Mexico, that represent 40% of U.S. imports. Look, the U.S. is a largely consumer society. This has been the case really since the 1970s. And they don't have the infrastructure, and neither did they have the infrastructure during Trump's first term, to all of a sudden pop up production internally. So the consumer impact is pretty substantial. I mean, if you look at, for example, even when Trump's first term, when he imposed 25% tariffs on China, China responded to those tariffs, of course, with tariffs of their own. And U.S. soybean being a very big part of Chinese cuisine, saw exports fall by 75%, and they had to be bailed out by the U.S. government. Similarly, when you saw Trump impose tariffs on washing machines in 2018, the cost not only for exporters increased, that reciprocal response, subsequent increase on consumers in the U.S. meant that each washing machine went up by $86. So even recent studies, widely cited studies, predict that Trump's plans will increase household costs in the U.S. by $2,600. So the cost is pretty extensive on consumers.
Yeah.
And also the reciprocal tariffs in a kind of tariff or trade war is also going to have an impact on exports from America.
Do you think that's an inevitability? Because looking at Canada, for example, the mood music from there seems to be that they say we're not going to be bullied here. And I think I'm right in saying that a lot of their crude oil ends up in the States as well. So more problems down the line for Canada and America and their relations.
Well, right now, crude oil from Canada has been set at 10%, not at 25%. It's the one exemption to the tariff. But Trump has left it open and said, he may increase it to 25%. I mean, this is relative climb down. I mean, he said he would impose 60% tariffs during his election. He said 100% on BRICS. The impact of that would be a sort of hermetically sealing of the U.S. And a massive impact on U.S. consumers and inflation and exports.